Here we go.
In composure.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to. Give me a second. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and I have with me the wonderful Steven. Steven, say hey.
Hello, I'm back and ready to play.
We're pre just chatting, and we just started laughing at naming, and then we just got silly. So
We're losing our minds.
yeah, so welcome to our playthrough of Kreel Manor. This crowdfunded on Kickstarter last year, but the tabletop simulator mod has been added to Tabletop Simulator, duh. And so Tristan reached out and he wanted us to just kind of showcase it, and we were like, whoa, a Kilforth game? Yeah? like we'll ever say no to Tristan. So we chatted with him. We ran through some playthroughs. I know, Steve, you played a bunch on the different characters to see who you like, and you settled on one. And I played a couple on some, and it came out pretty well. So we're gonna showcase the Kreel Manor on Tabletop Simulator. I know a lot of people are saying, hey, I don't like Tabletop Simulator. I know, I'm sorry, but it has not delivered yet. Kreel Manor is being created right now to be delivered. So if it's in production, we don't have a copy to show. However, I am going to beg him for a pre-production copy so that I can show you the actual bits of the table. Hey, Matt, what's going on? Hey, Ralph. Hey, Mark. Hello. All right. So, Steven, thank you for joining me on here. I really appreciate it. It's been so long since we played a game together, so I'm happy that you're here.
Oh yes, thank you for having me. It has been too long.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. So before I begin, I just want to say thank you to my patrons, YouTube subscribers, and if you're not just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. In terms of some background on this game, this is a prequel to Gloom of Kilforth. So basically, I can't say his name now without laughing. So basically, there is the Lord of Kreel Manor, whose name is Arcturus Blackwood, but we have called him now Arcaturca. So Arcturus Blackwood, but now you will call him Arcaturca. That he is working to release the gloom into the world, and we have to stop him. Where in Gloom of Kilforth, Shadows of Kilforth, and Call of Kilforth, in that trilogy, you are just kind of rising heroes. So you're nobodies who become powerful heroes to take on the different threats and the gloom that's coming. But in this scenario, we are already established heroes. We are strong, and so therefore, we are headed towards Kreel Manor to stop him from releasing the gloom. How this we'll get down to the table and talk more about it, but how this is played is that if you've ever played Veilwraith, this plays the same way. But before you're like, well, Veilwraith wasn't for me, just hang with us. It's kind of Veilwraith 2.0, where Tristan took a lot of the feedback that he got from Veilwraith and he implemented it in a Kreel Manor, and it's worked out really, really well. So I'm happy with how it's shaken out. I hope you will be as well. So just keep that in mind as we go through the playthrough. I'm going to go ahead, pop down to the table, the digital table, and we'll check this thing out. There's story for people who love story, but it's not too long for people who don't like story. And there's just a lot. This can be played true solo. This can be played up to 4 players, I believe. Or is it? No, 2 players. Up to 4, but
up to 4 with expansion.
But it's meant to be played 2-player with the base game for you to play. So let's dive down to the digital table and check out Kreel Manor.
Digital table.
Need to make like the transformer noise as I switch scenes, right? So this is Kreel Manor. We're down at the table, so we've got Steven over here and myself over here, and you get 5 heroes that you get to choose from. There's the Necromancer, the Night Raven, which Steven will be playing, the War Mage, the Wolf of the North, and the Melody Scribe, which I will be playing. So I get some songs and I get to sing for y'all. So it's gonna be good. Okay, so how this game works is that there is an adventure that is set up. In the base game, you will get adventures 1 through 5, and then the expansion will have the endless, the Rending Rifts endless adventure that you can play. These are branching path stories, hence why you see the different color boxes. So once you go through, the first adventure is what you'll play, and then after that you will select which path you want to go down. You actually get to choose, and you'll go on your second adventure through that path. Then from there, you'll choose your third adventure, then your fourth, and then finally down at the fifth adventure, right? So we're gonna do our setup. Well, that's kind of why you see nothing here, because we're gonna do setup for you just to see how the game sets up, how the game plays, and like I said, if you've played Veilwraith, you kind of already got a gist for it already. So, Steven, I'll let you talk about your character. Who are you playing?
Perfect. I forgot. I am playing.
Are you playing Durka Durka?
Look, I don't even know if I want to stop the gloom from happening because I love Kilforth games. So, but no, yes, I am playing as the Night Raven.
Mm-hmm.
When we look at the hero board, I start with the Starless Longbow, and that'll be off over here to the right side.
Yep.
This will allow me to be able to do actions against characters in the shadows. That'll make more sense when we start playing.
Yep.
So my character handles shadows, a lot of sneak attacks. Think of your rogue character, hit with high damage, revealing enemies. And shall I read all this right here?
Yeah, go for it. But also know that each character has their individual reasons why they're all there to stop Urka Turka Turka from releasing the gloom, but they're there for their own reasons. They're all from different regions of Kilforth, and so they're there for their own reasons. Which is why you see story card NR001 in the threat area, which is he'll read that as well, which is his reason for being there. So, but go ahead.
Sure. Whilst the identity of the Night Ravens Guildmaster has long remained a mystery, they are said to play many roles in the upper echelons of society. Their lofty ambitions notwithstanding, one thing is for certain. They're not afraid of getting the hands dirty, sending their finest assassin to the hunts of Kreel Manor was something of an inevitability, particularly when the princely award for the safe return of the kidnapped Contessa was announced.
Ooh.
So something to do with Contessa.
Something to do with Contessa. And let's talk about your sneaky, sneaky Adventure 1 card. So what is your...
Sneak.
Yeah.
All right. In the veiled shroud of night, you, a master thief, linger at the threshold of the ominous fortress, draped in shadows that conceal every subtle movement. The mission, fraught with peril, commands you to infiltrate the manor's profound recesses, rescuing the captive Contessa, ensnared against her will. A crucial decision now unfolds. Noiselessly, you weave into the dark, your deft fingers poised to navigate locked portals and concealed pitfalls. The corridor before you, dimly lit, stretches into obscurity, harboring untold secrets. Two paths unfurl. Proceed with silent prowess, advancing deeper into the manor's core. Or attune your senses to the night, listening for whispers of unseen sentinels, eavesdropping on the clandestine conversations of guards.
So now, so now what happens is that even right now, even our characters have branching paths in story. So Steven gets to choose for himself which path he wants to take. So which one do you want to take?
So I love just eavesdropping on people, being nosy, and getting in other people's businesses. So I think I'm gonna go with eavesdropping.
Okay, so what he'll do is he's going to grab card 3, flip it over, and we're going to throw this
off the table,
just off to the side. All right. So that's 3. Now, one really cool thing to note, and we'll just kind of turn this over so it doesn't show anything else. But one really cool thing to note is that when that next adventure comes up is what he chose. So on his card, he chose Adventure 3. and we'll flip this one back over just to show. He chose NR003, which means in Adventure 3, his story has a chance of continuing. So he can see what's going to come next, which is pretty cool. So,
and another thing to note with the heroes is these actions appear similar to that of Veilwraith. However, they
we'll
do
get there.
have.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get
there.
Oh,
we're not gonna
get
do
there.
that.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We'll get there. Spoilers. Spoilers.
Spoiler.
We're doing.
I think I've said everything I needed to.
We're doing intro, man.
Oh man, I'm ahead of the script. I jumped the gun. This is why I wasn't good at tracking the false starts all the time.
So for me, I'm using the Melody Scribe. My asset is a runic lute. So my runic lute it's a two-handed one. That's where you see here it fits in two hands. And it's a one-time use. I can exhaust it. You may use influence instead of fight, but I can use it up to 3 times. So I'll exhaust it at the end of my turn, ready to back up. I get to do it 3 more times, and then this ability is no longer available to me, which is fantastic, sorta. Tasked with the unenviable duty of recording all of history, the scribes discovered long ago that to preserve their extensive archives from plunder, song and poetry must be paired with sword mastery. Armed with an archival prophecy and wielding the power of music and steel, you are sent forth to discover and record what pivotal historical events are due to take part in the heart of Kreel Manor. So my story, and the reason why I'm there, is Imposing Gate. The imposing gates, wrought with dark history, creak open as you, in your vibrant bardic attire, stand poised on the precipice of malevolence. The antediluvian stones of the foreboding citadel whisper tales of forgotten lore, shadowed songs, and the ominous weight of secrets. Driven by a noble quest to safeguard the knowledge within, you cautiously traverse the threshold. Cobwebs like impalpable threads of time caress your face, and sinister murmurs linger in the oppressive shadows. A creaked window reveals the sight of an ornate white pedestal in a distant chamber. A choice awaits. Hunt for the glimpsed pedestal, hoping it to be a haven for secrets, or press forward through the citadel into the heart of the enigma to face whatever fate awaits. I'm actually going to choose the first one, because I love looking up stuff. So mine has a chance of showing up in the second adventure. So we'll put these up here so you can't see what they are. Okay. So we have our starting equipment, which is this, but we can upgrade it and gain upgrades. And then we have a starting deck of cards, which consists of 19 cards plus a finale card for each of us. It's called a mastery. Basically what that means, it's a one-time burn that whenever you deck yourself or you run out of cards, let me mute before my mute button for singing. When you run out of cards, it immediately triggers, and then you reshuffle your deck. So whatever happens at that mastery level happens as soon as you run out of cards. And it says so on it. So I've turned mine sideways and put my 19 card deck on there, and then I give it a shuffle. The other thing that you get to do is that you get to choose one card to put into your hand, where in Veilwraith you started with nothing. In this, you get one card to put in your hand. Steven, what's your starting card?
My starting card is Raven's Tenacity. So this will allow me to draw 2 skills and reveal a shadow.
Sweet, and we'll talk about shadows for sure. And then the card I'm taking is my first song. So it's going to be the chant of the Panacea. I think that's what it's called. Panacea, I guess. So it's a song. So when I play this card, either gain bold to 1 action, or basically have the song constantly playing as it remains. And when it does, whenever a threat is revealed, I deal 1 influence damage to it, and I can do it 5 times. How songs work with the bard is that you can only play 1 song of a specific type. This one is a skill song, so I can only play this 1 song to have it permanently out. If I want to sing a different song, I have to use up all of this 1 song, which means I have to basically have this happen 5 times before I can sing a different song. But the song cards let me do other things. Alright, so now, you'll see it as we play it. It might sound confusing, but you'll see. What Steven was alluding to where we are now is that in Veilwraith, it was sneak, influence, and fight, which are your different which are the cards that you get to tilt, use, whatever you want to do. Before, that's all they did. Now they've changed, right? And they've updated and enhanced. So now you can tilt it to add a power like you did in Veilwraith, or you can use it to use its fight action, or you can use it to draw a card if you're low on card draws. Every character, however, has a special addition to their actions that they get to use. For me, it's influence. If you notice, my influence card says something a little different. It says when I use it, I can use it as an influence action or draw a skill card if I need to. And in addition to that, I get to heal one spirit to any hero. So I can sing the melody to the la 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 to heal myself
I think
or
I'm
Steven.
damage.
It's my keytar I'm playing. If I tilt it, I gain 1 power, but that is my special. It's only on my influence card. Let's talk about yours, Steven. What you got?
My influence card is basic. Oh, we're talking about my sneak card. So again, I can use it, draw a card, but sneak also allows you to scout, which we'll see that when we talk about shadows.
Mm-hmm.
But my special is I can deal 1 sneak damage, and that's to anything revealed. I can deal a sneak damage to it. So anytime I use this outside of tilting it, as you can see that this is above the tilt.
You're correct.
Then I can just, boom, deal a damage
Yeah.
to something.
And for I keep saying if people have played Veilwraith, but for the people who haven't played Veilwraith, how these things move, it's kind of like it's a game of switching things around. You can use one of your actions, and you can tilt one of your actions. That's basic. And then you can play any amount of cards in your hand. So the cards are kind of like boosts that help you. You can play any amount of them that you want, but you can only use one of these actions, and you can only tilt one of these actions. And the numbers that you see at the bottom, which 1, 2, 3, that's how much power that action will use. So for instance, if Steve does use his sneak, it will be 3 power, and then immediately it will drop to the 1 position, and everything will bump up. Just like that. And then he'll tilt, and that exactly perfect
That's probably
example.
what I'm going to do.
But perfect example of how to use it. Perfect example. So you'll see us do this. It doesn't have to make sense right now. You'll see us do this a lot. So it'll make complete sense when we start playing. Okay, let's start with our first location, which is the Great Hall. So we'll place these out here. All right. How this game's played is over a series of turns. I'm new to the whole Kilforth world, but very excited for this to be the first entry. Oh, you're in for a treat, Greg.
Oh, yeah.
So, how this game is played is over a series of adventures, and we take turns. The game doesn't roll any dice against us. There's no rolling dice, but the game does respond to us by a randomized deck that comes in. So what we have here is we have these 5 plots, right? For people who've never played Veilwraith, these you need to clear all 5 and defeat the foe and be at the location and have it completed for you to complete the adventure. For people who have beaten or who have played Veilwraith, these are kind of like the keys. And you still need to beat the foe, and then you still need to get through the portal. So as you'll see, it's just a little bit of enhancement. But what Tristan's done is he has instead of it just being, oh, I beat this key and this key gives me this thing, I get a key and then I just keep on going on my way. This in of itself, even the plots have story and decision spaces for you to make. For instance, this portcullis plot that's here. You need, on the left side, and I'll take it from left to right. On the left side, you either need to do 4 fight total or 5 sneak total to defeat this plot. When you defeat this plot, you get to choose an option. You could try to lift the portcullis, but you will need to have 5 fight stored. That doesn't mean you have to spend 5 fight. It means you have to have it on hand. 5 fight stored to be able to read that story. If you try to unlock it, you'll need 4 sneak stored to be able to do this. And then if you destroy it, you just read that in the storybook. And then it says after you do that, then use an extra action if able. So it helps you a little bit, right? On the right side, whenever you see a white soul symbol, that means that you heal for that much. Whenever you see, here's a good example of both. So on the right side of this, whenever you see the black soul symbol, that means that the noble guest will hurt you for 1. Whenever you see the white soul symbol, that means it will heal you for 1. On the left, as you can see, it says I either need 7 fight action or 4 influence or 7 sneak. And when I defeat this, I get a defeat effect for beating it. Not all defeat effects are good. I'm just going to let you know that now. So let's hop in. You will see this in action. But how you do setup is there are 5. So you flip them over. You shuffle them up. Oop. There we go. You shuffle them up. And then you set out the 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what you do is you grab all these are all threats. All of them. They're 5 of each. This is what you get for the first adventure. You flip them over, you shuffle these, you give these a great shuffle, and then you stack. But before you do that, you come up here to the setup. The setup tells you at the top what cards are going to be included, which they are, which I just did. I should have pointed to that first. But it also says at the bottom, so to defeat this location, we need to get to the Great Hall, but we also need to defeat it. So we need to have 3 sneak per player, so a total of 6 sneak to be able to do this. And you can stack. You don't have to do it all at once. So it's a setup. The Goblin Chief gets into set 4. So, whoopsie. So we're going to take the Goblin Chief and put him into set 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The locations that we have to traverse to get there, we start off at the Regal Gateway to Kreel, but we also need to grab 2 standard locations. So we'll shuffle 2 standard locations, pull 2 out, and put him over to the side. So we'll do that. So we start at the gate, go through 2 locations, get there, and do it. This one, it says flip over and shuffle, because we've played this 10 billion times. So now we've got the adventure even has story that goes to it. S50, which I think should be B50. So there's the Great Hall of Kreel, and this is the story that we're gonna read. It's a little bit of a longer, but hang in there. So it says, within the hallowed chambers of the Shadow Council, a solemn assembly is convened to deliberate on the perilous mission ahead, to infiltrate Kreel Manor and halt the sinister machinations of Urkadurkadurk Blackwood, the Lord of Kreel Manor. The task is monumental. Dismantle Lord Kreel's nefarious supply chain, sow discord amongst his burgeoning allies, and thwart his insidious plans of raising an unstoppable army. The Gloom. As the council orchestrates the formation of the expeditionary team, each member is carefully chosen for their unique skills and strength. The strategy unfolds, and smashing the Lord's organizational successes become the paramount objective. Separating and confusing his growing armies, turning former allies against each other, and disrupting the cohesive forces that Durka seems to wield are central to the mission. The council endeavors to bring the Lord to his knees and end his meddling beyond the veil. The safety of the realm rests in the hands of this covert team, tasked with unraveling the malicious threads woven inside the walls of Kreel Manor. In the shadowed halls, a resolute conviction takes shape. The mission is clear, the path treacherous, and the destiny of all lies in the success of this clandestine endeavor. The Kreel family was once a well-respected house. Although their bloodline was kept to itself where possible, one errant affair led to the birth of Arkaturkaturka a pariah who was rejected by the family for his tainted blood and for his interest in the dark arts. His was a lifelong quest to reclaim what he thought was rightfully his, by overthrowing his so-called family and instigating himself as the keeper of Kreel Manor. And so, you find yourself stepping through the looming archway of the sinister citadel known as Kreel Manor, in the courtyard veiled with a spectral hush. The path to the Great Hall remains elusive, its entrance obscured by the shifting shadows that dance with an eerie light of their own. As you venture deeper into the dimly lit heightens, as you venture into I skipped something. The dimly lit corridors, an ominous foreboding lingers, and the echoing silence heightens the apprehension of the impending encounter with the Goblin Chief, the first of the Lord's champions, concealed inside the labyrinthine depths of the malevolent estate. So there's more story that you can learn about Kreel, but we won't dig into that one. We'll just go ahead and get started. So what you'll do, we put the Goblin Chief in deck 4. You'll shuffle up these, and then you just evenly distribute them across their different decks.
You realize Tristan's now going to change the name of that guy.
To Arkaturkaturka?
No, he's going to be like, that's it. I'm changing it to something else so they don't mess this up.
Arkaturkaturka. This is what you have. This is what happens when you let 3-year-olds play your game. Okay. And if there is ever an overage of cards, it should be distributed evenly, which it is here. But we have 1 card left. That always goes into the first deck. Then we just shuffle them all up, and then we just
that was cool.
Stack them on top of each other. Oh yeah. Once you highlight and you hit R, it shuffles everything independently.
Goodness, I'm still learning new things with this TTS.
And this is our deck to Kreel Manor. So we start off in the royal gateway to Kreel. Awesome art, isn't it? So to pass this has the keywords dungeon and fortified. To pass this, we need to have 2 sneak per player, so 4 total to pass this. At any one time, we can do an Influence 3 test to act, which boldly announce your arrival. Either one of us could do this, but we're playing as a team, so we can only do this once. When we do, deal 1 influence damage to all threats that are out, but we can only do it once. And then after we pass this, we then go to the next location, we then go to the next location, and then finally we get to the Great Hall. So how this works, and this is where Stephen was saying this is why he loves this character, is that these areas here are kind of like the wind up to them coming down to face you. So monsters will be in what's called the shadows, and they'll just slowly step their way towards the shadows until they hit the main threat area. When they're in the main threat area, they can damage both of us. However, we can say we're going to confront them, and then they will only damage one of us and not the other until they're defeated. You can only have 1 threat confronted at a time. So that was a mistake that we made when we played, but we will rectify in this because we know now. So the game starts, and let me go to
the delve into the dungeons deep.
That's the tilt. Yeah, he has it written down as a...
It's in...
There it is.
Oh.
So how we start is we start with the round summary is basically the rounds broken up into 6. It looks like a lot. It's not. It'll go quick. So there's the delve. So if there's a story to read, which we just did our story cards. That was kind of the beginning of the delve. And then if we have any cards or there are any cards that say delve abilities on them, they would activate. You'll see that for sure. So then we'll explore the location. So then we check to see, have we had enough sneak on here to press forward? Since we do not, we skip that step. Then and then we check and see, oh, did we win the mission? No, we just started, so no. Then we add 1 threat to the shadows, and it will go into spot 3. So if we want to scout in the shadows, which we all can do with our sneak, we have to spend 3 power to scout in spot 3. Well, some of us do. After that, the starting player will draw, and I'll let you go first, Steven. So the starting player will
Perfect.
draw a skill card.
Sloop.
What'd you draw?
And, ah. Ooh,
Rapid.
lose 1 influence to deal 2 sneak damage to a location. Look at that.
Yeah, and notice that that it says fast on it. This can be played during his or my turn. So think of this as an instant action, an instant ability that he can play. And it's not considered an action because actions are only taken by these 3 cards, which is why you can play as many cards as you want. All right, so you're up first. What you doing?
So I'm going to go ahead and play my Raven's Tapestry. Or wait, what was that called? Yeah, Tenacity.
Raven's Tapestry.
Tapestry.
The
tapestry. You can't see it.
So it says that you draw. So he's going to draw 2 skill cards, and then he's going to reveal 1 card in the shadows. So the skill cards he was he got a fast block and a gallows humor.
Nice.
All right, so you get to reveal that card.
Bada bing.
So this is the Barbarian Chieftain. If you've played Gloom of Kilforth, you know who she is. But this is the Barbarian Chieftain. She cannot damage us while she's in the shadows. When she comes down to the threat area, she will deal with us. But we can expect and prep for her. So right now, and when we defeat her, it says exile the card on top of your skill deck, which exile means it is out of play. So yeah, beating her comes at a cost. And you can either do 8 fight, 4 influence, or 7 sneak. Okay, so continue with your actions.
So. I can start picking her off a little bit because my character has this bow. My starless longbow, which allows me to use abilities and actions against shadows. Now, typically, heroes cannot do things to the shadows.
Right.
Except I am able to. Yeah. Or, well, the Night Raven is.
Yep.
Not quite me. I don't get that special.
I'm going to believe it's you. I'm going to believe it's you.
Believe it's me. So, question for you.
Yep.
Shall we go ahead and get rid past this? I can put 2 on this.
Yeah.
Using this.
I'm about it.
All right. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and tilt. Now you can tilt or use play skills in any order.
Yep.
But you can only tilt once, and you can only use 1 skill, and you can't use the same skill and tilt the same skill.
Yep.
For example. So I'm going to tilt to put a 1 on this.
So now what he did here was when he tilted, he added power to this card. So now instead of this card being a 2, it's a 3 power card.
But I'm going to use that because I have to lose 1 influence power to deal 2 sneak damage to a location. So the power is the dice.
Yeah.
So I have to lose the 1 value on that dice, and we'll put 2 damage on that.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start. Maybe I'll sneak attack her for 3. Now, what's cool with this one is you can stack your damage. You don't have to beat them. You don't have to have that value in 1 shot to defeat them like you did in Veilwraith, if you are familiar with that.
Right.
So I may do 3 sneak damage to her and hold on to these 2 cards. So I will use my sneak now. That's full use to deal 3 damage.
All right. And one thing Tristan has done for you notice is blue, red, green, but for people who are colorblind or any accessibility, he's changed the shapes of them. So, and you'll notice the shapes on the card where fight is circles, influence is squares, and sneak is triangles. The bits on here do the same thing as well. So he's put 3 sneak on the Barbarian Chieftain. That's 3 of 7.
And now I will move my cards along the power track.
Yep.
And that is it. So once I finish my round, we will then discard all use skills.
Well, before you do, if there was something in the main threat area or in your threat area, they would activate. Then you would discard. Correct.
And then I ready up everything else and pass my turn.
And then he passes his turn. When he passes his turn, we start back at the top and then roll down. So we check. There's 2 of the 4 that we need. So boom.
Ooh, boom. Check this out.
Oh, I didn't sing my song yet. Sorry. Check what out.
That's all right. Check it out. If you flip that over, it's got a 2 on
Ooh.
it.
Look at that. It's all nifty.
Lazy.
It's all nifty. All right, so well, well, well. So on my turn, I will draw a card. Ooh, nope, wrong card. I will draw a card. Oh, it's my same song. So I'm actually going to play this card and start singing. So I'm going to sing the chant. And it says either gain bold to 1 action. And bold, I believe, yeah, bold to hero means this. When I gain this, I'll gain this card that says discard this card to use an extra available action. So basically, I could discard the card and get another action if I want bold. Hey, Elizabeth. Hello, hello. But instead, I'm going to sing for remains. So this stays out, and whenever a threat is revealed, I deal 1 influence damage to it, and I could do up to, and I have to do that 5 times before I can sing another song. So I'll play that. Ooh, I might bold as well. Ooh.
Be so bold.
I don't want to exile a card because I know there's a card I want.
Well, you won't be able to attack her until she comes down.
Right. So let me go ahead and sneak this location for 3. So we can overcharge there. That's going to shift this all the way to the back. Every single time you use a card, it shifts. I am going to tilt influence for 1. And I don't think there's anything else I could do presently. Not yet. Because I can bold a card. I can bold this card to... I can bold to 1 action to do it again. So I think that's going to be me.
Perfect.
So that ends my turn. So now we go around the top, we delve, we do all this stuff, but we come to the location place and we say, do we have 4? We've got more than 4, so we've cleared this location. So what do? We discard this location and reveal the next one, which is the Malefic Tombs of Nilum. Ooh, I've never seen this one. Its special ability is Sneak 3, raid on holy tombs and loot the... Ooh, loot. Lose one spirit to draw 1 skill card, and we could do it twice while we're here, but only once per round.
Gotcha. Ooh, that's pretty helpful.
All right, then she will move over 1, and it's your turn. Draw a skill card.
Let's do it.
The amount of skill cards that you can have in your hand is 6. The rules of 6 still apply. So you can Shadow Slip. Deal 1 influence damage to 1 threat. Return 1 non-foe threat to the top of the threat deck face up. It retains it.
I like this card. This is a fun card to use. I could technically bounce her back to the top.
You really can. You really can. Give us some more time. I like that card. Oh.
Do I want to use it now or wait till we're like a bit overwhelmed?
Yeah, I'm not digging her like exiling any cards, but it's up to you. She's coming down on my turn. So do you want to bounce her or give us a little bit more time to set up?
I could technically kill her.
Are you ready to exile? Do you mind exiling a card from the top of your skill?
Yeah. Oh, from the top of the skill. I don't know yet. Could be a really good one. Decisions.
So you can technically kill her. Do you wanna?
I could. Do you want to kill her? Do you not want to kill her? I think I just want to. I want to bounce her back.
You gonna bounce her back? Okay.
Because I could do that. So I'll deal 1 influence damage to her. Might as well because it will do that.
Yep.
And then we'll send her.
Bounce her back to the top of the deck.
Get out of here.
That's actually a really cool card. Okay.
And then we will. Let's. What do I want to do now? I could draw a card.
You have card draw ability if you want.
Because I can't reveal one of them because my sneak value is too low to reveal the depths of these shadows.
Yeah,
so.
You could only reveal in the 1 position.
So let's go ahead and we're going to use influence to draw a card.
Okay. Which will, and once you use an ability, it is automatically pushed to the back of the line.
Yes.
Like that is the first thing that you do.
And then that raises my sneak up a bit more. And what we're also going to do is tilt my sneak. I want this higher.
Okay. All right.
And then the card I drew is a fast, so I can do this on your turn to deal 1 influence damage to 1 threat.
Nice. Okay.
And that is it.
All right, so that'll go to your discard.
Boink.
All right, so let me ready myself up. Check location. Nothing big happening there. This will move. This will move. She will return. And then I will draw a card. I've got a basic skill hero card to draw 1 skill. That sounds fun. So let's go ahead and spend that. Draw another card. Add 3 sneak to a sneak action for each song with a remains ability active in play. Increase the sneak by +1. So right now, I could do 5 on this location.
How many do we need? Oh, yeah. I see.
But
I can start picking at this.
Well,
there's
something
sneak too.
I know that stupid skeleton face jerk is right here. I know it. So I'm saving it for him. And I can only scout one. Ooh, I can scout one position. So
yeah.
let's chain up a little bit. I'm going to use my scout. I'm going to scout whatever this is.
Ooh, handsome.
So when revealed, lose 1 fight power. I don't have a fight power, so suck gas, evildoer. Then I will, and when he's revealed, my song kicks off. Bink. So
nice.
When a threat is revealed, deal 1 influence damage to it, and that is my counter of 1 of 5.
He's being drawn to your voice.
I do have quite a melody.
You do.
Then I will tilt this to power it to 2. And that will
Nice.
be my turn. And that's all I get. Okay, so we check this. Now, let's see what happens. He is going to come down into the main threat area. This will shift over. And this will come out. And it is Steven's turn. So you draw a card.
Drawing up. Bang. Heal.
Heal. Nice. So while this enemy is in this main threat area, if no one takes him on as a threat, he will hit both of us at the end of the round if we cannot kill him. If we cannot get rid of him.
Right. And if I choose to confront him, I can pull him to my side, and he'll only be battling me.
Yep.
So I'll only take the damage if I can't finish him off.
Correct.
But let's see what I can do. So he's 7, 5, and 4 because he's got 1 influence damage on.
And don't forget you gain an innate +1 to your fight.
Right, so I have 4 fights.
You have 4 fight.
I could deal 1 influence here, 2 influence, but my influence is only in the position 1, so at most 3 more influence damage. Not fun.
Yeah, and
His sneak is 4.
I could do 5 influence total. So you could take a hit, fast heal.
I could, or you could
block it. You could block it straight up with evasive maneuver.
So this is what I'm gonna do then. I
don't know what's here, but I can kill him if he's in your way.
I'm gonna go ahead and reveal that. I will use my sneak.
Okay.
To reveal the position 1. So let me flip that guy over. Jablink. A threat.
So immune to all skill effects while in the shadows, which means he's immune to my song.
And now, thanks to my sneak ability, since I used it, I can apply 1 sneak damage to something, not him though, but I can apply sneak either to one of these 2 or to the location.
I'd probably say the location's the best bet.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, you ready? What is that on, number 2 or 1?
1. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Are you confronting him or no?
Yeah, I'll take him on. Okay. So what that means is when I confront him, he's going to come to my side.
Yep.
Canje could still attack him on his turn, even though he's confronted with me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and I'll just use my block.
You can fast it. You can fast it, so you don't have to use it right now. You can use it on his turn.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's only when it doesn't say fast you have to play it, and you do have some stuff, some blocks that you have to declare.
Yes, for sure.
All right.
Let's pump influence.
Okay.
And that will do it. And then
So on his turn, so on the enemy turn, he's going to attack, but he's going to fast play this block 1. So he's going to block that 1 damage that this Wild Claw Warrior would do. And that's it.
weep.
All right.
Nice.
So on my
Pretty
turn,
quick.
we do the check. There's only 1 there. This comes down. Over. 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 All right. I think I can kill...
Yeah.
I think I can do both. Yes, I can do both. Okay. I need to draw a card first. Yes, I can do... Oh, man. Such a waste on him.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to... So now remember, my influence power is 3, but with the 2 more power added to it, it's a total of 5. So I'm going to spend all 5 to kill that guy that's in your face.
Get out of here.
He already
Got
had
my
1
face.
influence on him, so that
Correct.
makes it a total of 6. He is defeated. We'll put the discard pile here so I don't get confused with the goblins. So he is defeated, and when he's defeated, that's it. There's no gain. There's nothing great. Then you're no longer in the shadows. Can I make this work? Yes, I can. I'm going to gain bold, discarding... Ooh, I didn't discard this card, sorry. And I'm going to gain bold on my sneak action. So I take this card and I put it on my sneak action. And it says, discard this card to use an extra available action.
Nice.
Now, I could hit him for a bunch, or I could just hit him for 2. I'm going to take him on. I could take the 1 hit, and you could heal me as a fast heal anyway. So I will...
Assuming I'm going to heal you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
No, yes, of course.
Actually, no, I lied. I'm going to put it on my fight. I'm going to bold my fight action. And then I'm going to discard this to use an extra available action. So immediately I will use it. And use fight 3. Bye, jerk. You're dead. Because he had a fight of 3. This will shift to the back. This will shift up. And then I will tilt sneak. And we're done. Hey, I killed 2 people. I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah.
There's no enemies in our threat areas. There's no enemies in the main threat area, so we're okay. So I ready back up. And we continue on. So first threat comes down.
Welcome back.
Over, over, over. And then Steve draws a card.
Shaboink. And
What do
I'll
you
go out. I'll do it again.
Are you going to bounce her back to the deck?
Should I do it again?
That will make me smile a lot.
Then we're gonna do it.
So you're gonna deal an influence damage to her.
Yep.
And then bounce her all the way back to the top of the deck.
Get out of here.
That's amazing.
That's fun.
All right.
Why not?
What else you got?
Let's see. You know. Let's see. I'm gonna reveal something in the shadows. Whoops.
Oh, let me lock this so it doesn't move. There you go. So you're revealing in spot 1. Okay. Flip it.
Do I want to do 1 or do I want to do 2?
Oh yeah, you can spend the power to do spot 2.
Well, I don't have to lose the power, which is nice. As long as I have it, I can reveal it.
Okay.
But do I want to do 2? Yeah, because he's just gonna come down anyways.
Okay.
So let's see what's coming on over here.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
plot card. Very nice.
It's a plot.
Very,
Now,
very nice.
since I used my sneaky sneaks, I'm gonna apply 1 point of damage to something.
Nothing. Oh, well, she's on the deck, so she's out of play.
She's out of play, so I could either hit this or I could put it on the plot.
Up to you.
But the plot's only 3.
Yeah.
We need quite a bit here. So let's go ahead and put it on that.
Okay.
Making that a 2-er.
Okay.
And let's bump up my fight.
All
And
right.
we won't play any actions or any more skills. We're good there.
Okay.
And that should do it.
All right. No enemies in the field of vision, so discard your cards. Ready up. For
Our
me,
man.
this will come down. These will move over, and she's back. She's probably getting pissed. So let's go ahead and flip. See what we're dealing with.
Oh,
Hey, but
Her twin sister.
I sing my lovely song for her when she comes in, so she's gonna take an influence damage. But she comes in. Man, draw a card. Okay, so I can heal 2 and then exile. I mean, nobody's hurt, right? We're still at full health.
Oh, yeah. We don't get hit.
3, 4. It would only be 4 to her 6. I can pull her onto me so she doesn't hit both of us. But can you finish her off? If I was gonna
what are
sneak,
you gonna use?
I was going to sneak the location and just take the hit.
I mean, yeah, I can beat her.
Okay.
For you.
So
Yeah,
I'll sneak the location. So I'll do 4. 3 plus 1, 4. Moving this down, moving this up. And we'll put and flip that over for 4. Oh, you can flip this over. Yep.
Look at that! I didn't even know that one.
So we are at 6 of 8 for this location. And then I'm gonna tilt my influence to gain 1. Yeah, it is what it is. So we'll discard this. I'm going to take a hit from her, so she'll hit me for 1. So my health goes down to 19. Then we're ready up
for now.
Yep. So that's me. So we're 6 of 8. So the plot comes down.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then more comes over. All right.
While she's over there with you, I am going to snipe her.
You can draw a card first.
Yeah, you're right. I should do that.
Bounce her back. No!
That would have been great.
All right, what are you going to
do? So she's got 3 left on her, correct?
Of influence, yes.
So I will deal 1 influence damage to the threat. This way I don't spend my power token.
Okay.
She'll take that hit.
Okay.
And then I will use my influence 2 value to finish her off.
All right.
And I don't have to pull the dice off, which is nice.
But you do suffer her effect. You need to exile the top card of your skill deck. So
don't be my draw skill. Don't be
what
my
is
draw
it?
skill.
What is it?
Don't be my draw skill.
Oh,
it's my draw skill.
So that is exiled out of your hand. I'll put it over here.
No, I love that card.
So that is exiled, and she is defeated. All right.
I hate you. They bounced her sister to the top.
It's always the card you want. It's always the card you want. All right, so
I'm gonna heal you for 1.
Thank you.
Go ahead, get you back up to that 20.
Boinka boinka.
And then let us tilt.
Yep.
Let us tilt, and we'll just hit that to a value of 2, right, and that will do it.
That sounds like you get the plot. Notice the plot doesn't damage us; it just heals us, so we're good to leave it in the middle threat area.
Yes.
Okay, so my turn. Pull. Dupe. Flip.
Ew.
Oh. I don't mind losing a song if I beat him, so I'm good with beating him.
Is his name Rufus?
Rufus.
I just looked at that. I was like,
so I'll take this card in my hand. It is now. Tristan's gonna hate us for this. He really is. Lose any 1 power to gain block 2. But notice this isn't a fast action, so if I want to be able to block, I have to do it on my turn. I will take this creature into my threat area, which is perfectly fine, because I will attack it for 2. Shift this over, and it's defeated. I need to exile the topmost skill card in my discard pile, which is my song, which is multi-purpose, and it's nice, but there's ways for me to get that back. It is defeated. And then I am going to tilt sneak for 1. And then I will play my Angry Menace, lose 1 sneak power to gain 2 fight power. So it'll go away, and I'll gain 2 fight power. And this card goes here. And that is that. So I'm done. And I know y'all are like, well, this is moving slow. Don't you worry. It is about to get awful.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry.
All right.
We're making this look easy.
It's not. All right, she's coming down.
For the 3rd time. Welcome back.
For the 3rd time. Hey, Wolfie, what's going on? Hey, chat, what's the purpose of this game? All I've seen is them killing monsters over and over. It feels like I'm missing something. Hang in there.
That is the purpose.
That's why I was like, we've played this a lot, so we've got a really good MO going, but our job is to kill the Goblin King, or the Goblin Chief, and get to the gate, and beat the 5 plots. That's our job. We're just kind of taking care of things one at a time, because we know what's coming. We're trying to be smart about keeping the board clear until it gets awful. So...
Ooh, I can reveal. I'm going to go ahead and use this reveal 1 shadow. We're going to reveal the 3rd spot.
Okay, go for it.
Bam. Ooh.
Each hero discards 1 skill, but I will sing my song on this.
Sing a song, keep on singing.
To put 1 on that.
Now, what I want to do.
And don't.
Let's see.
It may seem slow. So it's like you're walking room to room and killing stuff before you go after the boss. Pretty much, yes. We're walking through the manor.
Also, mind you, this is the introduction into the actual full campaign.
Don't worry, it's gonna heat up. As soon as that chief appears, it's gonna get rough.
It will get rough. I want to see. Right. Can I finish? Can I?
Remember, she's Are you gonna take her on or leave her there?
I don't know yet. I can deal 1 fight damage to her. That'll drop her fight to 7, or I can deal.
You can kill her, but you'll exile the top card of your skill deck.
Oh yeah.
You can kill her if you want, but that's a loss.
I'm not good with these women. I'm like, no, go away. And then if I kill you, I lose things. So let's see. If
you could gain it back. Maybe that plot might let you gain back an exile card.
Maybe. I want to try to take the plot.
Okay, go for it. If you take the plot.
I don't want to take
You'll get another action, so you could do both.
Right. I just want to see, is it possible to clear both of these?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I could do my 3. You do.
Because you'll do 3, then you'll get another action to which you can do 2 and clear. But you have decisions to make after you clear it. Do it.
Hear it. All right, so should I sneak it then? Yes, I think that's the only... I could use my fight, actually, on that. How much fight is that? 5? I have 3, 4. I can make that 5, and then I can use my sneak to finish.
Or, well, you can use your influence to finish her off if you want.
Yeah, I'll use my... Probably best to do influence.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. We'll fight this. I'm going to play that.
That's to a threat, not a plot.
Oh, plots don't count as threats, do
No, they do not.
So I will sneak it.
So you'll have to use 1 of your power, too.
No!
All right. Story time. So you've defeated. Do you want to repatriate, loot it, or destroy it?
I want to repatriate.
All right, so that is 07.
I don't even know what that word means.
So this is Lost Dwarven Trove, repatriate. So within the dwarf's secret trove, gleaming riches lie, a testament to their hoarded wealth. Grateful for returning their stolen treasures, the dwarfs bestow upon you a special boon. You stand proud, blessed by the piety of the mountain folk. You get to draw 1 silver asset, discard and redraw any follower assets. So this is loot. There's bronze loot and there's silver loot. So we'll shuffle the silver loot. And what did you get? Nope, that's a follower, is it not? Nope, no, it's not. That's a chess piece.
Nope. Perfect. I'll take the chess piece.
All right. So, and you can equip it when you get it. Notice on his board he has slots for a headpiece, chess piece, 2 hands, and 2 items. So
I think I have to equip it during the draw phase.
oh, that's right. That's right. And
I
when you equip it, he will gain +1 to his life, which means he'll go from 20 to 21. So you get loot when you play the game.
Sweet,
And then
because I've been running around without a shirt on. So
it's the only way to. It's the only way. That's how I run around. Then you get to use an extra action. So we've cleared 1 plot.
Let's move this around.
Yep.
And we will definitely do that extra action of influence to
defeat this one who's been bounced all over the globe.
And now I've got to exile the top card of my skill deck.
Yes.
Oh gosh! Don't be my big sneak card. Don't be my big sneak card.
It's your big sneak card.
It's a pretty big sneak card.
That was it goes not there, down here.
Oh, you there you go.
Yeah.
Move it around.
Yeah.
Move it around.
And then you have a tilt.
I'm gonna use my fight.
Yep.
Tilt my fight. I mean, there we go.
Right.
Complete.
No enemies to bother us. Yeah, no enemies to bother us.
It.
So down they come. And we need to move to... I'll see if I can move us to the next location. Let's see what pops up here. An obstacle threat. If we defeat it, get to draw 2 clues for 4 sneak. Let's see what the cards say.
What do the cards say? Ring, ding, ding.
Oh
ding,
boy.
ding, ding.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So let's go ahead and get us out of this location. I'm going to do 2 here. To put 2 on this one, which will put us at 4. So we're at 8. And then I will do that to push this to 2. I have a fast turn. My turn's over.
Nice.
And this doesn't damage us, but it has a nice heal effect if we do it, which would be great. And we get to draw 2 skill cards if we win it. All right. So we check here. Yes, we have 8. So we have enough. We've cleared this location. We go to the next location.
Oh, I totally forgot about its ability to draw extra skill cards.
Yeah.
Darn.
Well, the Frozen Serpent's Den is now upon us. It's Dungeon Abode and Unholy. We need 10. We need 10 sneak to get out of this location. So it has fight 3. So if we use 3, stomp and smash the stashed eggs, we deal 1 fight damage to all threats, or 2 fight damage to a lizard man threat, and we could do that twice per round.
Lizard man.
Yep. So that is there. Then this comes down.
I don't want it to.
We move this over. Well, I might be able to sing it a song. So let's see what you're facing.
Yeah.
You're not in the shadows, my friend. So song sung. And bink.
Bink.
All right.
Ooh, he's got a lot of sneak. It's hard to influence a rat thing.
Yeah, it's easy to punch him though.
Yeah. Draw a card. It's my turn, right?
Yep, it's your turn. Draw a card.
Here we go. Hey.
That's 10. We need 10 sneak to get out of that, and we still have to have enough left over for the 6 that we need for the Great Hall. So I'm probably gonna try to. I have something that'll let me do a massive amount of sneak. 3, 6, 7. I could do 7. Potentially.
What do I want to do?
Yeah, I could potentially do 7.
I'm going to keep this up because this is helpful if we need a heal.
Yeah.
Eventually. Or I could kill this guy.
If you could kill the guard, we still lose a card. I'm okay with losing a card.
If you discard 1 skill. Yeah, I'm cool with discarding a skill.
Do you have the fight to kill him?
I have potentially the sneak to kill him if I use this to do that. Add 3 sneak to a sneak action. So I can make that 5 sneak.
Okay. Alright.
We'll get through this eventually. Because if I use my sneak, I can actually put 1 point of damage on that, or actually put that point of damage on him. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to sneak. Use my sneaky sneaks. Throw this down. Taking out the Keep God. Goodbye, Keep God.
So, each hero discards 1 skill from hand.
I'm going to go ahead and discard this one.
I'll lose...
Oh yeah, and during my draw phase, this would equip.
Yes.
to
So now
my
you
chest.
have. So this is equipping. So now you have 21 health.
Bam.
Okay.
Perfect.
So you kill
Let's
that
move this.
guy. What about the? Are you pulling him into your threat area?
I'm gonna have him smack both of us. Now I'll go ahead and take him. And I will apply 1 point of sneak damage to the location because it's got a lot.
All right.
Might as well do that.
Okay.
And then let us ramp up. That's 3, 4, 5, 6 already. We're gonna go ahead and do influence to 2.
Okay.
Bingo.
All
and
right.
then I take
1 damage.
1 hit.
Yep. So you'll go from 21 to 20.
Love
All right.
it.
There we go. You gave me some leeway. Let me draw a card. Lose 1 fight to gain 2 sneak power. Ooh. Well, you're not going to take a punch from him. And I said I was going to deal with this thing. So let's go ahead. Lose 1 fight. Play this card to gain 2 sneak power. All right, so that'll put me at. I'm gonna try to push it to the 3 position. So that's gonna put me at 3, 4, 5, plus 3, 8, plus 1, 9. So that once I get it in the 3 position, that'll be 9 on the location.
Nice.
Which let's start moving it in that direction. I'm actually gonna kill that guy in front of you with 3 fight. He's
Love
dead.
it.
He's dead.
Get out of here, rat thing.
As I push this thing up. And then let's make it a full 10. I'm going to tilt this to power this to 3. So I'm going to clear that entire location in 1 go.
I love it.
And that'll end my turn. There's no enemies in play. Let's go ahead. Pull this down. Pull that over. Pull that over. Pull that over. Flip it. What do we got?
Flip it. North.
Oh, no. Each hero may only play 1 skill card per round while he's around. But I will sing my final song to him. So you just need to influence him too.
Oh, I can definitely do that.
And you could get rid of him. But while he's out, you can only play 1 card. This is discarded. My song has ended.
Our ears can relax now.
I don't like you anyway. All right, so all right, so what do you got?
I could just influence him and go ahead and beat him, or do I want to reveal something in the shadows? And I'll pull him to me.
It's up to you. I mean, you can easily take care of him, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take. I'm gonna take him.
Okay.
I want to reveal position 2.
Okay.
In the shadows.
All right. The next plot.
And then let's deal 1 sneak damage on this guy, just to go ahead and pick that off a little bit.
Okay.
Since you'll be able to take care of the location. Let's tilt my fight. I'm gonna build fight even further. And that is all I will do.
So he'll smack you for 1.
I'll take a good smacking. Boink. Boink.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
That'll do it.
This is coming down, coming over, coming over. Coming over, flip.
Hello. We shuffled this, didn't we?
This dude. All right. Let us then, I'm going to tilt this, play my 1 skill card, which is add 3 sneak to a sneak action for every song. Oh, I lost my song. Biscuits. I lost my song because it was gonna be 9. So it is 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'd be 9. I'm 1 short, so I gotta wait. Instead, let me do this. Let me do this. I'm gonna tilt this, power this down to 1, push this over. I can clear it next round, and get rid of this guy for a total of 4. So he's dead.
Nice.
That means I don't have to spend that. Did I draw a card? I don't think I drew a card.
No, you did not.
Oh, my next song, thank goodness. All right, I'm going to sing my next. Wait, yeah, this is a remains. Nope, this is not. For each song that remains, its influence. I need to wait for my next song to come up.
Gotcha.
And let's make this a sure thing, shall we? Let's tilt sneak to 4. So we're We're gonna make that a sure shot.
Sure shot.
All right.
Zero.
Yep, that block comes down. The shift over. The Goblin Chief's in there, so he's coming. He's coming.
He's
What
coming.
do you got? What do you got?
Add fight.
Okay.
Add one fight. That's a fight right here. Boom, 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 boom. I can do a lot of fight damage. What do we got here? 5 fight or 6 snake.
You got the 5 fight to clear it. And then
Oh,
you
I
got the
sure
2, and
do.
it'll give you an extra action. Do it. I don't mind. And it'll let you heal 1 too, so good stuff.
I like it.
Yeah.
I do like it. Okay. So I have 4 fight naturally. I just need to deal 1 point of damage. Let's add 1 fight to a fight damage.
Not a threat. Oh, it's a fight action, so you'll spend it? Okay. Aha! You have done it.
I have seen through your ways.
So you will heal 1.
Perfect. I love it.
And you get to decide, do you want to open, smash, or ignite?
Oh, ignite sounds fun, but I don't think I want to do that. Sounds dangerous.
You mean awesome?
I bet. I'm going to open it.
Open
because,
it?
you know, I'm a roguey guy.
All right, open it. You thoroughly search the sealed barrels, brushing aside skittering rats in your pursuit of hidden treasure. Beneath the layers of neglect, your fingers chance upon a valuable piece of silverware. It gleams a stark contrast to the inky chamber. In the midst of the scattered remnants and scurrying shadows, a modest fortune emerges, a reward for your tenacity. You gain a bronze asset. You're getting like all the loot.
Loot.
There's your bronze assets. Ooh, an elven cloak.
Oh, because I could either get
either or
sneak max.
Either or, yeah.
I like that. There. That'll be my bag for now.
Okay.
And I get an extra action.
And you get an extra action, which you can influence and get rid of this guy.
He is kind of in my face, isn't
he? Yeah. Or you can clear the, well, if you're able to. Yeah, you're able to because you got 3. Or you can clear the obstacle to draw 2 skill cards.
I know, that's like, oh, that sounds cool too. Pump up my skill, but then we waste
Or you can scout in the shadows.
I might scout in the shadows. I'll let this guy pick at me a little bit more.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is scout number 2. Scout the 2 position.
Oofta.
Ooh.
Oof.
Yeah. Ooh, 2 damager.
Yeah,
nice.
He's a 2 damager.
And then I can put 1 point of sneak damage onto somebody. Let's keep picking away at. Well, yeah, let's keep picking away at this guy.
Okay.
I may just clear this using my sneak ability.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah.
All right, and we'll tilt, making this a 3.
All right. Then he will smack you in the face.
Stop it! Leave me alone, mister. And that is it.
That is it. All right. It's coming down.
Slow down.
Flip. Okay. That is helpful. All right, well, I got a job to do. So I'll pull this over here. I got 1 job.
One job to do.
So I'm going to, let's do what we came here to do, right?
And we can only still play 1 skill until I get rid of this guy.
Yeah. So I'm going, the skill that I'm going to play, I don't have a song in play, but that's okay. I'll play this to gain 3. That'll put me at 6 plus 4, that's 10. So that's 10 sneak. Let's get the heck out of this location. So that's 4, 8, 9, 10. Plus 1 overage.
Overkill.
For that. That's the one card that I can play. Sadly, I don't have any songs out, and I still didn't draw a card because that's what I do. Then I will tilt influence for 2, and she will hit me for 1. And that
Starting to lose health.
Yeah. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. All right. So we start up here. We're at 10. We have the 10 that we need. 8, 9, 10, 11. We've cleared this location. We are finally at the Great Hall of Kreel. We need 6. Let's find these plots, kill this guy, and get the heck out of here. So
I like it.
here we go. Pull down. Over, over, over. Your turn.
All right, here we go. Draw the card. One hero gains 1 spirit and 1 of each of the types of power. Now that I drew a card, I can swap my gear.
You
but
can swap your gear. You'll go
if
down.
I swap this off, I
You'll
will
go down
lose
to
a
18
health.
health. Yes.
Okay, but that will bump my sneak up.
Do it.
permanently.
Do it. I got you covered.
I like that.
I got you covered.
Let's do that. Winky dink. This will drop me back down.
Yeah.
Oh. Then I will use this. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use that
All right.
to heal 1.
Yeah.
And then I get a +1 power to all of it.
Yes.
Boink. 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 Love it.
Okay.
Now, we need to kill this guy, but this guy hits harder.
Yes, he does.
He hits a lot. You
Do you have enough to beat him?
I do have 7 influence. I can influence him. I will influence him. For
Okay.
3, spending all my 4 power. He will be defeated. I'll keep this guy here.
Okay. Each
front of my
hero
face.
discards 1 skill card in hand.
I'm going to get rid of this one.
I need the block. This one I'll get rid of.
Ramp up
Okay.
my sneaky sneaks with the tilt, and I will take 1 point of damage from him.
You're enjoying the pick away. All right. So this comes down. This goes over. This goes over. This goes over. Here we go. Flip. Ooh. Okay. Okay. A deep dwarf trader. In the Delve phase, he'll deal 1 fight damage to a goblin threat. Nobody's a goblin here. I can't beat him. Let's see. And you haven't killed that guy, so he's limiting my card play.
I'll kill him soon. He will die.
3, 6, 5. I'm at 2. 3 influence, 2 and action. Influence action. That'd put me at 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take him and kill her. So I'm just going to do a straight 4 to her. And when I do, I'm going to heal you for 1.
Oh, thank you.
So she is defeated, and I heal for 1 for beating her.
Wonderful.
And he's in my face, and then I will tilt. Fight for 1. And I will take 1 damage.
Does your influence drop down?
Oh. Did I? Oh, yes, I did influence her to death. Sorry.
You influenced her to death.
All right. Okay. Cool. So
Here we go. Bink. Oh, here it is.
I hate this guy. He's got a shield. So he has a shield. What does that mean? The next time this threat takes any damage, block all of it, and then discard that card. So basically, we have to hit him twice. Think of it, if you've played Aeon's End, think of it as the shield tokens on Aeon's End. So you have to do at least 1 damage to that guy. If I had my song, I could have gotten rid of it. I don't know where my songs are.
I think I have an idea.
All right.
So, I think order of operations, I think I can do this. If I were to use my sneak, let's say, to kill him, and if I can build it up enough, I can apply that 1 damage to this shield here to knock that out. So then... Man, he's dealing 2 damage. That's okay. We're going to play this. We're going to heal.
Yep.
Bonk. Bonk. And we get a +1 to everything.
Okay.
So this goes back to 1. This is now 4, and this is 5.
Powerful. Save that
So
for
I
the
have
goblin. Goodness.
6. Oh, I can do it. Check it.
Yeah.
Influence or sneaky.
So that's 6 total to get rid of him.
That was a big hit. But now I'll apply 1 point of damage to this guy to get rid of that shield.
Thank you.
You are welcome. And I will go ahead and take him on.
Okay.
So I just take the 2, and let's bump this up. And that is... What do I got here? Lose 1 spirit to deal 2 fight to this guy. I don't need to do that yet. All right.
All right.
I will take 2 points of damage.
Yep.
Bump. Bump, and bam.
Okay.
Owie.
All right.
I don't like that. He mean.
Hey.
Oh,
come on! Who shuffled this deck? All right, so are there any goblins in play? No.
Negatory.
So he isn't going to hit anybody. Okay, so I need to draw a card. Okay, but you got rid of that guy, so I can play more than 1 skill card now. So I'm going to play this card to draw another card. What can I do? I'm only at 4 fight. I have to take him.
I've got 9 fight.
No, yeah. Influence and influence action. My influence action is 1, so that would make it a 4, which would be enough to defeat him. No, it wouldn't. I lied to you. Because he's got the stupid shield. But it will be enough to defeat the one bothering you.
That's fine.
Oh, that's 3 damage. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we're going to play Bond of Agalia to add 3 to this to make it 4 to get rid of that guy. And when he is defeated, he adds a threat to the threat area. So this comes down.
Oh, no.
Oh, look. Remember when y'all were like, what's the point of this? It looks hard. Oh, thank God. Oh my gosh. So you should be able to clear this. Okay. So that comes down. The goblin's close.
Yes. He's close by.
Yeah, so then I'm going to spend this card to lose this 1 skill power to gain 2 block, because I don't feel like getting punched really hard. And I think that should be good. So that's going to end my turn. He'll hit for 2. I'll block it both, but he'll still hit me for 1. And that's it. That is it. All right.
Flip. Oh, welcome back.
Good Lord. All right, so...
Yay. Oh, what is also cool to note is that even though you see like the same characters, their stats might be different of what you need to do to beat them.
Yeah.
So that's what's fun. No, but I don't like this guy. Draw a card. Here we go.
Wrong. Where'd you...
Wrong pile. It's this one. They look so similar. Add 1 sneak to a sneak action.
So your sneak right now is 2. That would make it 3.
Okay. Oof. How do I want to do this? Okay, I can take the plot.
You actually can take the plot straight up. Because you have an innate 4 and a held 5. So you could take the plot, get an extra action, which would push your influence up and your sneak up.
Yeah, my sneak could get to 3, 4 plus 1, 5.
So you can get rid of that guy.
And then I can knock his shield away using my sneak.
Oh, awesome. I love the plan. Do it. Do it.
I like it.
Love it.
All right. So we're going to fight.
So that's 3 plus 1, 4.
And I need 4. Perfect. So that will do it.
So, and then you're holding. So now it says lift with 5 fight. All you have to do is have 5 power, and you can do it. So you're going to lift on 19.
With my roguey muscles.
Oh my gosh. Beneath the weighty portcullis, your sinews strain with Herculean effort. With each labored breath, the iron lattice yields to your implacable strength. Your heaving grunts fill the chamber, a testament to your determination as you defy the formidable barrier, emerging on the other side victorious. A hidden witness gasps at your display of might. Core blimey! Footsteps skitter off in the darkness, but you're too tired to give chase. Deal 3 sneak damage to an active location or reveal one shadow. What do you want to do? It would be to an active location. Or,
This.
yeah.
I could. What can I do, Looney Tooney? I could deal 3 to this. Oh,
Yep.
you might as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get that clearing.
All right.
Perfect.
And then you get another action.
And we going sneaky sneaks.
All right. So that's 2, 3, plus 1, 4.
Bada bing. That was the plan.
Oh, wait, you did your 1 damage. Oh, the sneak damage after you do it. That's right.
Yes.
So you need
So that was enough.
5 to beat that one.
What? I thought I had it. What happened? I thought the math worked out. Where did I go wrong?
I don't know.
2, 3, 4. Oh no. That's fine though.
So you'll do 4?
I'm 1 shy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do 4 to him. We'll clear that. I'll take him on.
Okay. So 4 to him. Oop. So 4 to him.
Perfect. Move this around
Can he use
again.
his chick to increase all his dice by 1? Which one?
Oh, this one down here. That's my discard
That's his
pile.
discard pile. This is
My
his
board's
discard
very
pile. It
confusing.
would be great if he could. It would be great if he could. All right, so you're going to take 2 damage.
Oh, that hurts.
Okay. Oh, and then because you did sneak, you're going to get rid of this, right? The
Correct,
shield.
yes.
Okay.
Get rid of that shield.
You can, yeah,
All right.
get rid of that.
Oh no, my dice tipped over.
What was it? Do you
Oh,
remember? No?
Was it a 4? I think it was 4.
It was 5. It was 5. Because that's how you were able to lift the portcullis.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, that was the 3rd one, which means I'm in trouble, and this is the Goblin King. Oh, come on! Oh, okay.
Hello. Oh, he is coming.
Yeah, he's next. He's very close, and I'm in trouble.
I need to try to kill him while he's in the shadows. I need to reveal him.
Oh man, what do I do? 3. That would be 6. I can't.
Oh, wait a minute. You can only have one of them confronted, so...
Oh, that's
one of
right.
these guys...
So this guy would have stayed out. I had 2 when I wasn't supposed to, so he would have hit us twice. He would have hit you for 2.
Oh, no.
I blocked 2, and he would have hit you for 2.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so you'd have been at 14. I
more?
played that wrong. You can only have one confront. I had 2 when I should have just had 1, so he would have just hit you for 2.
Only 2, not 4? It hasn't been 2 rounds?
It hasn't been 2 rounds, it's just been 1.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it only been 2. So you'd have been down to 14.
Oh gosh, my health's really dropping now.
You're okay. I'm gonna heal you for 2 and exile this card.
Oh, thank you.
Then...
No, no.
Man. That's 5. I don't have a song out. That's 4 influence for you. We're gonna get blasted for like 4 damage.
This is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt.
I don't like it. I'm no longer feeling happy inside.
Yeah. I can exhaust this. You may use influence instead of fight. I know fight's probably the best thing to use. Oh wait, I can use influence instead of fight. So does that mean so help me? So with the runic loot, you may use influence instead of fight. Which if my fight's at 3, can I use my influence at 3? Is that what that's saying? I think that's what that's saying. I think that's what that's saying.
I think so.
If that's
right, because that wouldn't make sense if to use this.
Right.
Oh, wait. Maybe what it means is you choose the fight value on this, right? But you're going to inflict your influence damage to the fight value.
Oh, boo. All right. Well, that's deflating. I
mean, that's my assumption.
I can't do anything. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my skill to do 2 to clear that obstacle, and hope I get 2 skill cards that are worthwhile. I heal 2 for that. 1,
that's
2,
good.
putting me at 20.
All
this
right.
is defeated, and I get to draw 2 skill cards. Please be good. 1, 2. Nope. Nope. No. Oh no!
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to tilt fight to gain 1, and then I'm going to use subtle concealment to lose that 1 power to block 2 for what's about to hit me. So I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna block 2, but I'm gonna get hit for 3. 1, 2, 3,
And then I get hit by them.
You get hit for 4.
Ow.
Sorry.
And not the one that's confronting me.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Owie.
To. I got 3
If we
cards
could
left
just get
before
rid
I
of
die.
that.
Yeah, they are bad news. All right, more's coming down. You know it's him, right? You know it's him.
Oh, if it's him, it's. Oh, I keep drawing from the same deck. I need to move this.
Wait,
Here we go,
did you just deck? No, you didn't.
Nah, not quite yet.
Yeah.
Add 3 sneak to a sneak action if played on a shadow. I get
before you do. Nice. Hey, look, it's him. I told you. All right.
Oh, good.
So
I'm gonna do some things.
Time for some pain. So we'll shuffle the Wormkin goblins and deal 1 to each hero threat area. So shuffle. Here's 1 for you. And 1 for me. And he goes in. They do go in our threat area and defeat the rules. So he got a Tornfang Assassin. When he's revealed, you lose 1 power. Pick whichever one.
I'm gonna take it off my influence. Okay. So I'll get 2 influence.
And this one, reveal. If the location is fortified, he gains a shield. Are you fortified? No, you're not. You're just dungeon abode. Thank goodness.
This should be discarded.
When we defeat him, we exile him. So we're gonna be taking so let's take a look at the Goblin Chief. Y'all were like, oh, this doesn't seem like much. We need to do 12 fight and 12 sneak to beat him. 12 fight and 12 sneak to beat him. If we overkill him, which means that we do at least one extra damage in both, we get to read that story mark. He's gonna do 2 damage. So that's 2, 4, 6 damage coming into us every round.
Plus the 2 I have and the 1 here. So that's 9.
Woo, we're gonna die. All right, so your turn. What you doing, buddy?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, everybody thought this was easy.
Probably should have left some of these plots so I could have taken a second action after these guys.
And the bar starts playing the final countdown. All right, what you got?
So we do need to start getting.
We need to just cry in a corner because this is a lot. This is a lot. All right. Anyway, your turn.
Quill. I have 2, 7. I can do 7 sneak damage to him, or I can.
I think clearing these 2 damagers is what we gotta do.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we're gonna get blasted for 6 every round. No matter, plus on top of whatever else we have.
Oh no.
Oh wait. The delve already happened. On my turn, he'll start dealing damage.
Right.
To a goblin threat. Okay.
So what I might do is go ahead and finish this guy with my sneak. Because he only needs 1 point of damage.
Okay, do it.
I'm gonna use the sneak here.
Yeah, so
clear him.
And what happens? We need to each discard 1 skill card in hand.
I'm going to go ahead and discard this one.
Is there anything?
And then
I don't want to lose anything right now.
Shield.
It's the worst time for me to discard something, but okay.
All right. I went ahead and popped his shield.
Okay.
I'm going to have to get my influence. Let's build influence. That's 3. That's all I got.
Here we go. 6 damage plus whatever's in front of you. So I take 6. So I got on to 11 health.
Wait, where am I at? I was at.
You're at 12. So you go down to.
So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You go down +1, 5
7.
health.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna die next round.
More's coming. Here we go. That comes down. Oh, party
doesn't seem right.
Party don't stop. Party don't stop. Oh, thank goodness. Well, if you can clear that, you can heal. Let me draw a card.
Also, the goblins all take 1.
It is deal 1 fight damage to a goblin threat.
Oh, a goblin.
Mine has
Oh.
6. Yours has 6. He has 12. I'll throw it on mine because maybe I could kill him. Okay. Okay. Where are my songs, damn it? Let's see. I could do 6 damage, fight damage to something. Which basically means I'm going to take 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage if I can't kill something.
Because these guys are hitting both of us.
Yep.
Oh, man. That means I'm going to be out.
Yep. I don't know how to help you.
Where did we go wrong?
We went wrong by not taking these things out, by leaving those goblins around. Biscuits. Ah, man. I need a double action card. I don't know where my other song is. I really don't. 3 or 3, which is 4, or 3, which is 5. So 6, 5, 4. Okay. All right. I'm gonna play this for 5 influence. I'm gonna heal you for 1.
Yay.
And I'm gonna get rid of this guy, which is gonna pull another threat down. Jeez, oh Pete. Oh, come on! Oh, she doesn't hurt us. She doesn't hurt us.
Doesn't hurt us.
And she gives us an extra action. She's a plot. Maybe you might be able to do something with that. Let me see what else I can do.
So I'll survive 1 round.
Let's see what else I can do.
2. If I kill him, I can heal, but that's so much to do.
Fight is the name of the game, right? No, you're influence. 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 And fight is you. So I'm going to tilt this to gain 1 fight power and end my turn, where I am going to take 2, 4, 6, 8 damage.
I take 4 from these 2.
Which puts me down to 3 health.
4. I'm at 2.
Oh, I did what I could. I did what I could for us.
No, that was good. I'll try to go out with a bang.
All right, here we go. Another card. See what I mean? What happens when the goblin comes down?
Oh, no.
If you can beat her, you'll get another action, but I don't know if that's going to be helpful. Let's see what you got.
Ooh,
that was the last.
Strong sneakies.
Was that the last card in your deck?
Yes,
it
so
was.
When I draw
your mastery fires. Nope, it fires. Play immediately.
Play immediately. Discard 1 non-foe threat. Lose 1 spirit. I don't want.
Well, you get to discard 1 non-foe threat.
So what do I want to get? Oh, him.
Yes. And that is discard, not defeat. So his ability doesn't trigger.
Ooh. Okay.
Then you lose 1 health.
I took it off. I have
okay.
No, wait.
No, you should be down to 1. You should be down to 1. And then you exile that. So now it's your turn.
I'm gonna drop, but that's okay.
Maybe if you can get rid of that, yeah, you can heal. Do you have 3 sneak?
Hold on.
You do have 3 sneak.
I do have 3 sneak. Can I get rid of this first? To get my second action, that'll heal me 3.
You do it. Do it. Do it.
Hold on a second. Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and use influence or fight. Well, how much influence do I need to negotiate?
4, 6. I wouldn't even worry about it at this point. Just influencer.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So 3, I'll spend 1.
Yeah.
So that put me down to 2.
Yeah. So do you want to? So right now he doesn't have the 6 to negotiate. So do you want to intimidate or fight?
Let's try intimidate. Fight might, I don't know, might hurt me.
Intimidate.
I'm gonna try to intimidate her.
Oh, in the forsaken corridors of the Citadel of Horrors, your eyes blaze with an ancestral fire. Stand down, Wildclaw. Your furious words resound through the haunted halls. Under the light of flickering torches, a tense parley with Aranel, the barbarian petitioner, unfolds. Ghostly shadows dance to the rhythm of the unspoken threats, and the air thickens with the weight of an uneasy. Daze up to 3 threats. Daze says the next time the threat inflicts spirit damage, cancel the damage. And you get to do it to 3 of them. Plus, before you do, heal 1.
Oh, yes. I'm going to heal 1.
Heal 1. Then you get to daze 3 threats.
So, obviously, we're going to daze him. I can't daze that because that's a foe?
Right, that is a foe, not a threat.
So then we're going to go here and then...
Can you save my life?
Yeah, I'll put it on that guy. Bingo.
Okay.
Oh,
and
second action.
Then you get another action.
So we're going to use that other action to sneak this for 3 because I have the natural +1.
Yeah. So you clear this and you heal 2 and you draw 2 skill cards.
1, 2. We'll move this and then draw 2, so we get to reshuffle my deck and draw.
Yeah. So flip.
Here we go.
Flip, shuffle, and draw. And we have 4 of the 5 that we need.
1 and
Gallows Humor, and 1 hero gains 1 spirit and 1 of each power type.
Here, I'll give all that to you. Okay. How about your spirit at?
3.
Yeah, here. I'll play that to heal you, and you can ramp up your dice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh. Thank you, then I'm going to go ahead and max my fight out to 6.
6 max. That was a good turn. Oh, that was a good turn. Okay, so this would go to attack you, and it's dazed. So
what's
nothing.
Funny is
this would go to attack you, and it's dazed. And then
I influenced with the intimidation, right? But it sounded more like, please, don't hurt us.
then we both take 2 damage.
2 damage.
Oh, down to 2 health. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, so you're saying there's a chance.
I used my sneak too.
Yes.
So I can apply 1 point of sneak damage to something. Well, what would you like me to hit with my sneak?
I don't know.
Start picking at him.
Sure.
I might as well.
There you go. 1 on him. 1 of 12. You can actually sneak in for a bunch. What's that? 3, 6?
That's just 6 straight out right there.
6 straight out plus 9, 10. So you can plus boosting. You could do some nasty to him.
Except I'm gonna drop.
Yeah. Okay. So
that's all I had to give.
I get to draw a card. And I have 1 more card before I deck. Oh, a new song. A new song. Okay. Oh, my new song is here. Oh, the Sing and Swang. I can gain a shield, but that's only going to negate 1 damage. So I'm going to sing my song to remain. When I defeat a threat, I get to heal someone 1 spirit whenever a threat is defeated. Okay, what can I do? Oh, and the Delve phase, he will take a damage. And then let's see what we got. Lose 1 fight power, you suck. And that my song came out. So what are we gonna do? I don't know what to do. If I beat him, I'll heal, but I would need 5. I can do 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can put 12 on the Goblin Chief and die.
It's a good fight. Go out with a bang.
That is all I can do, which means I'm going to die. You have to clear the last plot, the location, and beat him.
But I'm going to take 3, 4 damage.
But you'll take 4 damage.
I'm not going to make it.
All right, what can I do? What can I do?
We're both going to drop right here.
What can I do? I can do 4 to beat him, which let me heal 1, and then my song will play, which will let me heal 1 more to 4. But I will take 4 damage and die anyway. How much health do you have? 2.
2.
And you would take 3 and die anyway.
Yeah.
Ah!
How would you like to die?
We came close. We came close on this one. Or I could sing influence. But my influence only 1. My influence will do nothing. My influence is 2 and I need 3 to be able to beat this guy, which would let me heal you for 2, keeping you alive. No, it wouldn't keep you alive anyway. All right, going big. I'm playing these 2 skill cards. This is 4. And 4, that's 8. And 4, 12.
Got his fight taken out at least.
So I've smacked him for 12. So that's what he took. 4, 8, 12. So I put 12 fight on him. That lets me change my fight into influence. I could, but my influence was at 1. So I could do that, but it's not gonna save him. It won't save him. Because no matter what, I'll heal him for 1 and he's still gonna take 3 damage either way.
I should have kept my other cloak on.
Oh dear. So that's my big hit to put 12 on the goblin. I didn't defeat a single foe, so I can't heal. And I'll just tilt this to cry.
The songs of tears.
And I get blasted. So he's dazed, so he wouldn't hit me. But he hits me for 1, so it'll be 2. So it'll be 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, killing me straight out. And when I die, they go back in the threat area, and you take 3 and you die.
At least we get to show off what happens when we die.
So when we die, so when the game is a loss, so let's say you're on adventure 4, when the game is a loss, that does not mean that you lose. What that means is that you reset that specific adventure, and each character who lost takes a wound card. Whether you're playing 1 to 4 players, if the entire party has a total of 5 wound cards, you lose the entire game and have to start all over. So right now we have a wound, and the wound says, my wound says, splintered shins. So during a delve, I remove 1 sneak damage from a location, and and basically during setup, I can lose 3 spirit to flip this card to this.
Mine is concussion. I reduce my hand size by 1.
Ooh.
And then I can flip it, lose 3.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to be starting off with less just to show that we're wounded. And all of these wound cards are different for what's on here. So that we got crushed.
It started off so easy.
And I think that was the thing. I think what a lot of people were probably seeing was, oh, y'all are, this is kind of because you're taking out things one at a time. I was like, we're doing that on purpose because this is what's happening as soon as this guy drops. And what we're trying to do is set ourselves up so that we can just have the goblins, but those
skeleton guys.
Those skeleton guys just kept coming out. Like these things kept happening, and it was just destroying us. What was next? There was the last one, all the way at the end.
Yeah, almost to the bottom of the deck.
Yeah, almost to the bottom of the deck. If you ever deck this lovely guy comes out and stays out. And he is not a foe and he is not a threat, but he sits in the threat area, and basically he does 2 damage to you every round. So
there's no way of getting rid of him.
There's no way of getting rid of him. He's just there to beat the brakes off of you. So that is basically a playthrough of I almost said Veilwraith of Kreel Manor. What the additions are that you really didn't see a lot of was we had these bronze decks, which there's so many cool things in here. There are allies in here that help. We have the silver decks, which have a lot more powerful cards in it that can really help you out. So, for instance, let me see if I can find an ally. Here we go. Here's an ally. So this ally, this Wandering Kenner, when it comes out, it will increase your sneak +1 and increase your health +1. And this goes into, let's come over here on the board. You see this ally area that's here? It goes there. So you can gain an ally, get some armor. If Steven ever drew an item that he's like, oh, I'd prefer to have that than this, on the start of his turn, he can put this in his bag and equip something else, just like what he did with the other. Also, these are upgradable. So as you play the game, your innate assets, you can gain more innate assets. So there's poison darts that he can gain, thieves tools that he can build up, glint razor, black leather. So he can upgrade here. And I'm not done.
There's more.
But there's more, because this game is a little versatile. We also have, where did I put it? Up here.
Yeah.
We also have our upgrade skill deck. So when we complete an adventure, we get to upgrade 2 cards in our deck. So basically, we get these lovely upgrades that give us more power, like this one here that he has. 1 hero gains 3 sneak power, and then add 3 influence to a hero's influence action. And this is a fast play card. So on my turn, if he's like, oh, I can help you with that, he can play this card. And this, he can upgrade. And when you upgrade, you don't just take 1, you take both. And you replace the card for what's there, so you're just kind of upgrading cards as you go. So your upgrades get more powerful. These get more powerful, so you can actually get advanced actions that builds up, that gives you even more. So here, he can use his sneak like usual, deal his 1 sneak damage, gain a power, but he can flip this card in power to add 6 power to his sneak if he wants. So he can say, okay, well, I'm going to flip this back over here to just gain 6 innately and then tilt it. So right now, so we can boost our actions, we can boost our equipment and gain more equipment. We can gain items that can help us. We can boost our cards, build up, and then we have story cards that, as we're playing through the game, as we make decisions, unlocks even more abilities for us to use. So our characters become very versatile. They become very fun to use, easy to very unique. They can come unique and build against your play style as you go through. And each adventure just brings out different things. So quickly, I'm gonna reload this real quick. Was there anything you wanted to show on here before I did a reload?
No, you actually you got it all. So
okay, so I'm gonna do a quick reload to show them this.
That things change.
So when we pack up 1, I'm just gonna quickly show them the haunted ballroom, because that's what we looked at last time. Yeah. So when you get to, but wait, there's more. When you get to, once you complete adventure 1, there's an end of story thing that leaves you with a decision. Once that decision's made, you determine where you're going to go. I'm only going to show you the haunted ballroom because we've looked at this, but we haven't looked at these other 2, and I won't show it so that you can save that surprise for yourself. But when you play the haunted ballroom, look at this. The plots change. They're not the same plots. This here is if you're playing 3 to 4 player, you will shuffle these in. But if you're not, you just take those out. And even the threats change. So it's not, oh, we're going to see the same threat that we saw before. The threats are completely different. The plots are completely different with their own unique stories. And the foes are completely different that you have to take out. So now there are 2 foes you have to take out in this story adventure too. Now these base threats are not part of it. These are part of the beginner. these are the new threats that are shuffled in. So now
Mhm.
you've got new threats in a new adventure, new plots, new story angles, new foes, and new locations to pick from. So Tristan took a lot of the feedback that he got from Veilwraith, because while a lot of people said that it didn't feel it felt like it was missing a lot of things, and they gave him just kind of, here's what we think, here's what, here's what might work, here's what could be done, and he took all that feedback and he expanded on it to make this this full adventure game for people to go through. Initially in Veilwraith, the first card you pulled was just right in your face. Now he's giving you time for things to heat up before you can take with it, giving you a chance to set up. So there's a lot that's there. Wrong one. For each adventure for you to pick, right? There's standard locations, which is what you're going to draw as you're setting up, but there's also dangerous locations that you can deal with. And just kind of one of them is this beautiful art that we recognize. Celestial Dueling Grounds. So it's fortified. Remember when the goblin said, "Hey, if a location is fortified, they gain a shield." It has the fortified keyword. You can draw a skill card, but look at this. It takes 16 fight to get out of here, or 8 per player. So if Steven and I are playing, it's going to take 16 fight just to leave this location. So there's
Ouch.
dangerous locations, there's standard locations, and then there's the adventure locations, the ones that you'll be going to as you step through everything. 28 foes that you will face, 28. 126 threats that you will be facing, that you'll be facing as you play through this adventure. So it's a lot of game in the base box that you're getting. So you're getting the entire story, and then in an expansion, the Rending Rifts expansion, you'll get the 3 to 4 player module. So if you want to play more than 2 player, and you'll get even more, like a lot more, more adventure to go through. So you've got this book of, how many pages is in here? So there's 16 pages of story for you to go for this book of fables that you'll get for Kreel Manor. Wonderful rule book, and I'll go to this page because Steven's name's in here and so's mine.
We got names.
We got our names in there. But
Oh.
you'll get these lovely 5 characters that you get to choose from. So you saw the Melody Scribe. There's the Wolf of the North, the War Mage, the Night Raven, and the Necromancer, and all of them have unique abilities.
I think these two are expansions. The
Which one?
Melody
The
and
Scribe?
the Scribe and the Necromancer.
Oh,
I believe.
they're part of the Rending Rifts. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So then you'll get 3 to play, which kind of makes sense if it's a 2-player until you get the expansion. So that's Kreel Manor. I mean, Steven, what, you have any thoughts you want to share?
I really enjoy the new systems he's added in because again, it makes it feel more dynamic, and I even think what's what I'm looking for, immersive. Veilwraith is an excellent game, and I think Veilwraith, if we go like Vignette 1 versus this, I actually feel like Veilwraith is more difficult.
Yeah.
But this one feels more adventure fun, more
Yeah.
of that
Yeah.
power fantasy climb with your hero, like
Yep.
the Kilforth games, Gloom of Kilforth, Shadows and Call.
Yep.
So
Agreed.
very fun, great game so far from what I've seen. And I don't want to spoil anything else for others. It is so wonderful.
Yes, and this game is available now for people who are tactile and they're like, I'm just gonna wait for the game to deliver. We're kind of showcasing for you what you can expect when you get your game. For people who don't mind playing on Tabletop Simulator and is okay with it, it's available now for you to go to Tabletop Simulator and play Kreel Manor. So it's available for you to check out presently. It's live on the workshop. So enjoy that. But for those who are saying, now wait for my base game, this is just kind of a taste of what you'll be playing against as you play through the game. So hopefully that gave you a good sense of what to expect. I don't know if there's any questions, but yeah, that's Kreel Manor. That is Kreel Manor. And as you can see, it took us about, even with explanations and running through everything, about an hour. So we're thinking about 45-minute playtime per adventure. You can play the game true solo. So for people who are like, can I play it just true solo? Yes, yes, you can.
Mhm.
Um, I think that's all I have. So, Stephen, thank you so much for joining me.
Absolutely, no, thank you for having me. It's been a blasty blast.
And it's been a long time since we played a game together, so I'm glad to have you back.
When I
Um,
first came back together, it was a laugh. Par
but
for the course.
yeah, yeah. But that's gonna be it for this playthrough. Thank you so much, patrons, YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither and you're just hanging out, thank you for joining us as well. Coming up for me Sunday, it's gonna be the finale of Circle Undone with Cynthia and Kate for Arkham Horror on Tabletop Simulator, and then Tuesday, I think I have a game in mind. I'm trying to sort out how to do this, but I got a game in mind for Tuesday, so we'll see how it shakes out. But that's gonna be all. So thank you, everybody. We'll see you all later, and just know we love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everyone.
Bye.